Hey guys, right now it's 8:57. We have to do a check call between 9:15 and 9:15. The check call takes like between 30 seconds to a minute to do. So this recording is about love and care again. Oh. Now they say that sugar helps with ADHD and stuff, but it's like, I take I've been doing things that work for me because I saw medications and stuff being given to people I knew when I was like a teenager and early 20s, and it turned them from these really alert people you could have a conversation with, and they could do normal things like have a conversation with and play sports and do all these things like this. They went from that to these zombies. They were like, so for that reason it's just like do my own studies. And so they say Ritalin, but then I've heard a lot of people say positive things and a lot of people say negative things about Ritalin. But I just take these tablets that have calcium and magnesium in them, and I take the Red Seal Executive Stress B. I take that, and I take Men's Multi, which has got to do with clarity, energy, and focus. So I've been taking those three, and I'm fine. Now, last night I had 4 hours sleep, but I had 15 hours combined the 2 nights previous. So like one was 8, one was 7, but last night was 4. So $24 left over until Wednesday because my savings is at $1,050. That's the accessible ones, and I'm not going to touch any more. So I went and got me some croissants for breakfast because why not? And I bought to work 2 sandwiches, like sliced up potatoes, sliced up onion, obviously cooked in the oven, with sliced up quarter pounder patties, one for each sandwich. No, I had two, and then so I had one of them, and I cut up into, I sliced it up and put that for 2 sandwiches for dinner last night. And used the rest to make another 2 for today with 2 apples and an orange. Alright. So love and care. Oh, they say, we love, not they, but yeah, some people say, we love autistic people, and there's some when they say like they get sick of it and they just want to tell it how it is, and they're not the ones who've been saying they love autistic people. There's just life experiences, because that's one thing with this job, because I got to go do a patrol right up and down Lambton Quay every hour and a half, but it takes me about 45 minutes, but then if I go there and back it takes an hour and a half. So I just sat here, ate some croissants and drinking my sugar-free B. So they say, sugar actually does that's good for ADHD. But look, I'm 130 kilograms, and yesterday I had 4 sandwiches. That was it for the whole day. Obviously they were decent sandwiches, I had to do with the quarter pound. I had like half a quarter pounder patty, because you get them from the supermarket, not from McDonald's. Or this is like, there's no, they haven't got all the casing around it. It's just the patty, but it's like quite thick. And then you cut it in half, and then that's what I use for one sandwich. And so I had 4 of the same sandwiches I just mentioned. I had 4 of them. That's what I ate yesterday. I haven't had any junk food at all from December, and from June to December it was only once a month, and from June till this June last year, June 2023 to June 2024, The goal was to have zero alcohol, no alcohol at all, and I did that right up into December. And I, Christmas, New Year, I had a couple of drinking sessions there, but then I got back on the bandwagon and I haven't had any since, and I won't be having any until June. So to celebrate, okay, so like New Zealand is really known for making whiskey. And whiskey is my favorite top shelf when I drink. So like here in New Zealand, when people think of bourbon and whiskey, they think of Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, Jameson, Southern Comfort, and as I said, those 4 brands, 3 of them are American and 1 of them's Irish. But here in New Zealand, for beer, you got Tui, you got Export Gold, you got Spates, you got a whole bunch of people who make craft beer. Like New Zealand is known for beer and wine when it comes to creating. We've got lots of brands for beer and wine. And cider. Especially in Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay has the most orchards out of any region. So, beer, wine and cider. Then you go to the grocery stores. That's the only alcohol you can get at the grocery stores is beer, wine and cider. And then it's like, oh yeah, we sell bourbon. We have Jim Beam, Jack Daniels and Jameson. And I'm like, yep, that's all New Zealand brands. But on Southern Comfort and what was it? McKenna? Anyway. There's one flavour of Southern Comfort I've never had. So to celebrate me getting to that stage, having no alcohol June to December, and then having, some of the Christmas New Year period, and then back on my bandwagon and nothing until June, I'm going to get me that Southern Comfort. And Screwball sounds nice, but I thought that was a name of a brand that did one thing, but apparently it's a style they use in America. But I'm going to get 1 Screwball and 1 Southern Comfort and make that last at least a couple of weeks. And then barely ever drink again. Just occasionally, just occasionally. But people say they let's get onto it. Let's get onto it now, okay, Daniel? So that's me celebrating, and accepting well, not my limitations, but I was expecting it to go forever, but it's like you gotta celebrate somehow. Now, when it comes to money, I just want to make more money so I can raise a good, totally different what I thought. Raise a good life for my family, give them options. Now, financially growing up, we had it good, but we just being autistic, and it wasn't until when I was 24, 25 years old, science caught up and revealed that autistic people actually understand each other. That we understand each other. I'm just going to stop this because it's taking too long. We've got to get to the point on the other one. See you. It's always good to celebrate your victories and have realistic goals that you got to push for. And mine is the 6-figure thing. And then I'm going to add another few qualifications onto the cybersecurity and get it up so I can eventually earn 150,000. And then, I want to stay at the same company. See you. 150,000 for 40 hours, but the first year will be spent staying at the 100,000 and just pay off until that's done. It's another 6 months until I've paid off this one, and then jump on the next one and pay that off. Boom. See you.